Well, I had a feeling that this was going to happen with Onward, so let's talk about it. So, as expected, Disney and Pixar's Onward is now available to buy on digital platforms, and it'll be coming to Disney Plus on April 3rd. So, and given a recent statement from the film's director and producer, it seems to be the earlier than expected digital release is due to the concerns of the coronavirus outbreak. So this is a quote here from Onward director Dan Scanlon and producer Corey Ray. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Quote, "While we're looking forward to audiences enjoying our films on the big screen again soon, given the current circumstances, we are pleased to release this fun, adventurous film to digital platforms early for audiences to enjoy from the comfort of their homes." So pretty much ever since I saw a tweet from a well-known animation personality on Twitter suggesting that Onward should come to Disney Plus, I was pretty much in agreement, especially since Onward was, it was released in theaters it was released in theaters a couple weeks ago. And I was also concerned it would probably not be a good idea if it just stayed in theaters, like if it didn't come to digital platforms early, especially since, with all these recent movie theater closures. In fact, here's a list of movie theater closures that I got from a Variety article I have linked down below in the description. So with that, it just seemed like a good idea with all these theater closures. It seemed like if Onward stayed in theaters, it could potentially lose money for Disney and Pixar, especially since it seemed really unlikely that it would reach the box office numbers of past Pixar movies. As of the filming of this video, Onward has only grossed about $103 million worldwide, according to Box Office Mojo. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it would have stayed at $100 or so million, like towards the end of its run or something like that, but the fact that most of the movie theaters across the U.S. were closing in order to protect audiences from the coronavirus, it seemed like the only option Disney could do in order for Onward to continue to make money in some way during this coronavirus pandemic would be to release it on a platform like Disney Plus. And it is coming to Disney Plus on April 3rd. And if you I checked both iTunes and Google Play, and you can actually buy the movie right now. Now, at least for iTunes, if you would rather wait to rent the movie, they said that Onward will become available for rental on April 3rd. For me, since that's the exact day that Onward is coming to Disney Plus, I figured I will just wait for the Disney Plus release, especially since I've got an ongoing Disney Plus subscription. I'm glad it's coming to the service. I know that Disney Plus, it does have its original content. Me personally, as of right now, I haven't really been getting into the original content all that much, so I think the addition of movies like Onward and Frozen 2 who will also help bolster Disney Plus's current content slate. Now, the really big question mark remains what's going to happen with Disney and Pixar's Soul, because the thing about Soul is that movie hasn't even been released in theaters yet. It's supposed to come out in theaters until June, and we'll wait and see if the coronavirus situation improves by then, I guess. But at the same time, I know I recently talked about how Minions: The Rise of Gru, a movie that was supposed to come out in I believe it was late June / early July, has been delayed indefinitely. In that case, it's because the Minions: The Rise of Gru won't be able to be completed by then. But what's going to happen with Soul? Will it still be released in theaters if more and more theaters open up by the time Soul is released, or is it going to go straight to Disney Plus? The really kind of head-scratching thing about it just going over to Disney Plus would be it would have no time to be at the box office. Like, let's say Disney says, okay, we can't really release it in theaters. Like, let's say even by June, there will still not be a lot of theaters for Disney and Pixar to release Soul. Are they just going to release it on Disney Plus? That's what I'm very curious to see. Or are they just going to delay the movie for a time when it's a lot safer for audiences to go out to the theater again? So that's a really big question I think Disney and Pixar are going to have to solve. Like, whether it be they just come out with a statement saying, hey, Soul is still on track to hit theaters because we expect more theaters to reopen by June, or if it's just going to go straight to Disney Plus. The really risky thing is if they just put it on Disney Plus and video on demand platforms like Google Play and iTunes, is that if they decide not to release it in theaters at all, it wouldn't, and they won't be able to get that box office cha-ching. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Disney has delayed, as of right now, for movies that haven't been released yet, like Mulan and New Mutants. I talked about in quite a few other videos. Those movies have been delayed. Those really, especially those really big budgeted movies, Disney is delaying for a much safer time, if you will. And I say that movies like Onward are coming to home video earlier than expected because, traditionally speaking, movies, they usually have like a 90-ish day or so exclusivity period where they can only be screened in theaters, where they don't go straight to video. So something like this is rather unusual for the movie industry. Now, while I'm on the subject of movies coming earlier to home video than expected, I'll say that I've heard that Sonic the Hedgehog, the live-action movie, is coming to video-on-demand services on March 31st. Again, earlier than expected, especially since Sonic came out. It came out before Onward. It came out February 14th, but that's still like over a month after it was released in theaters. That's still not even close to 90 days. So it looks like Paramount, in the case of Sonic, is going the earlier than expected video on demand and strategy, much like Universal has with movies like The Hunt, The Invisible Man, and Emma. So I'm still definitely looking forward to Onward. I heard it got pretty good reviews. I haven't, from what I've heard, that's what the gist I'm getting. I haven't read the reviews in full because I still want to review the movie. I'm hoping to review it by around the time the movie comes out on Disney Plus, because it would be the most convenient for me. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this movie. I heard good things about it, and I'm curious to see what Disney and Pixar has created. I will say, interestingly enough, on the exact same day Onward is coming out, in a kind of unrelated but still related to Disney Plus subject, the David Lynch movie, The Straight Story, is also coming to Disney Plus the same day. If you don't know what The Straight Story it's about, it's from what I heard, it's a movie based on real life events about a farmer that travels from Iowa to Wisconsin on like a lawnmower attached to some kind of trailer. And I heard it's a very slow-paced movie, but that's part of the experience of the film. So I'm thinking of watching that movie with my sister. If you've seen The Straight Story yourself, again, the David Lynch Disney movie, let me know your thoughts down below. I'm very curious about that movie. I've been watching the trailer for it over and over and over again, much like I did when I checked out Blade Runner. I tend to do that with movies I get really, really excited for. So if you've seen The Straight Story, let me know about it. Maybe you could also, if you're a David Lynch fan yourself, maybe you could tell me a bit more about his movies, because I know Lynch is a director I should really check out. So yeah, to sum it all up, Onward is now available on video on demand services like iTunes and Google Play. I'll have the links to those down below in the description, and it will come to Disney Plus on April 3rd, and that's when I hope to see it. I also want to see the Sonic the Hedgehog movie as well, because I know a lot of people have had a lot of fun with those movies. Again, I really wanted to get around to those movies, but due to things like my crazy schedule. And with Onward, me and my friends, we wanted to go see it, but with concerns of the coronavirus, we were just like, yeah, it's probably not a good idea to head out to the theaters right now. But I still want to get back on track to reviewing movies, much like I did earlier last Christmas, like when I reviewed The Grinch, Mary Poppins Returns, and the Netflix movie Klaus. So I really hope to get back on that at saddle again to make a movie reference. So yeah, so let me know your personal thoughts down below. Did you like Onward? Are you looking forward to seeing it on Disney Plus? What are your thoughts on the live action Sonic the Hedgehog movie with Jim Carrey. Don't spoil any of these movies, but can you let me know if Gangsta's Paradise made the final cut of the Sonic movie? And what do you think of the Disney film The Straight Story? Like, please don't spoil any of these movies in the comments. I just want to hear your general thoughts on them. Until next time, this has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you all for watching. Hi everyone, thanks for watching this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel to see more of my videos, and ring the bell to be notified about my latest uploads. Don't forget to follow me on social media for my latest opinions and video updates. I hope to see you next time.